Happy Saturday, Connect fam. Your girl Stitch is here bringing you the heat with today's hottest women in business and female entrepreneurs. From time to time, we sprinkle amazing men as well. So happy Saturday, our amazing co-hosts, Rolla and Sandy. Hi, ladies.
Hello. Happy Saturday.
If you missed the Grammys last month, you truly missed out on some amazing moments, from the 50-year tribute to hip hop to Harry Styles taking home Album of the Year. Our next guest not only had one of the best seats in the house, she also shared a stage moment for Album of the Year award, and I want to hear more.
Woo! Well, we can't wait to hear all about this incredible experience. Please help us welcome Alicia Johnson to the show. Welcome, Alicia.
Hey, guys. Hello. How you doing? Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited.
You say authenticity is the secret, and Beyonce's album really impacted your life. How so?
Okay, so child, how much time we got? But that album just brought me so much joy in a time where I didn't really even know it, because this is who I am all the time. I'm usually upbeat, happy-go-lucky, optimistic, outgoing. But sometimes things in life, knock you off your feet, knock you off your square. And for me, that was my fertility journey. I had fibroid removal surgery, which is a major invasive surgery called myomectomy. They cut you like a C-section, baby. Your girl was in recovery for weeks, months. But it was really a crazy time. And yes, I'm still on my fertility journey, still trying to conceive, but kind of getting a little bit back to me and who I am, and finding my joy, and not letting this obstacle and this thing that's not necessarily going the way I want to stop me from enjoying the other things in life. So even in that clip on the Grammys, and as I've shared on my social media, the music really showed me, like, you still have things to be happy for. You still have things to celebrate. Be happy for the things that are going right, instead of focusing on the negative or the thing that's not going the way you want it to.
Yes, it's so important. And I think that it's such a great message too, right? Because we're all going through something, and when we can look at the positive, it brings out so much beauty and strength. So I love that you share that. And how do you recommend aspiring influencers to also gain more traction online? You clearly have this down. So what can you share with us?
Well, I wouldn't say I have it down, because listen, I'm figuring out as I go as well. I'm just, like I said, being my authentic self, showing up consistently, because a lot of times people will get discouraged when they don't see the numbers, the likes, the shares, the comments that they want to see. But it's like, keep going.
Absolutely. Yeah, really well said. I refer to that as building your power. You're just continuing to build, keep it going, and it takes time to build. Well, we're so excited for you. Let's not forget, you're also an entrepreneur with two businesses, your online beauty supply store and your Moo collection. Let's talk about that.
Yes. So that also has been a crazy journey. I started my beauty supply with a different idea in mind of how I wanted to provide beauty supplies to people. But thankfully, I listened to the demand of what people that knew me were saying, like, hey, we want to get from you, but we're not in your area. And I was just like, I don't want to have an online beauty supply. Like, I don't feel like dealing with the shipping. Well, luckily I did. And we know what happened in March of 2020. Everything shut down. And luckily, I was open still. So that really was a time that kind of catapulted my beauty supply, thebeautynomad.com, into being more familiar with people. Like, some people don't have access, especially if you have natural hair, textured hair. You don't always have access to the products that you need right in a regular store, Walmart or whatever. So sometimes you need to search a little harder. And I want to make it easier for women of color, women who have all different type of textures to hair, to get what they need whenever they need it. And then I added on the Moo. Now the Moo came from me always showing up as my authentic self, looking a mess in my Moo, just lounging around the house, and people were like, we want one. And I was like, okay, I hear you. And I'm so glad once again that I listened to the demand and listened to what the people were saying, because between launching the moo-moos, the videos going viral, the whole Cuffit situation, things have been going really well.
Congratulations, Alicia. We just see the joy sprouting out from you. So congrats, man. And cherish this moment. I love it. I love it. So speaking of your moo-moos and everything that you have going on, let's get to it. How can we shop with you? How can our Connect fam connect with you?
Yes. So listen, you can follow me personally at that's I am _ Alicia, ALICIA _ So I'm Alicia _ I'm _ Alicia _ that's on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And then you can follow my beauty supply, The Beauty Nomad, on Instagram, TikTok, and you can shop at thebeautynomad.com. We ship all throughout the US and we ship pretty quick too. I'm coming for you, Bezos.
Thank you, Alicia. Thanks so much for being here with us today. Coming up next, are we still making it a hot girl summer? I think so. We're talking bikini bodies and supple skin.
Hi guys, it's Ty Hunter. Please check out my new book, Makeover from Within, and you're watching the Connect Network.
Do you have a business idea but struggle with analysis paralysis on how you can bring it to life? Our proven system will help you to master your mindset, get clarity on your skills, and teach you how to start an online business from idea to income streams. Connect with us today over at RaquelWalters.com and schedule your consultation call.
I'm Chris Lamont. I'm Calvin Lamont, and we are from HGTV's Buy to Build It, and you can follow us on Instagram at the Chris Lamont and at the Calvin Lamont, and we're excited to be here. Find us on the Connect Network TV. Stay tuned.
Hi there, I'm Kayla Kraft. I help women make money and increase their net worth. You can find me at mommymillionaire.co, and you can watch me on the Connect Network TV. Make sure to tune in.
Welcome back to the show, Miami. It's all about women's making history this month as we continue to celebrate. And we're so excited to have our next guest, Bree Richardson. She's here with us this morning. So please help me welcome Bree Savvy B Richardson to the show.
Hello. Hi, ladies. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
I want to get into this. Your weight gain really increased after the passing of your mother. I'm so sorry to hear about that.
Thank you.
She was one of your best friends and biggest cheerleaders. So where did you find the courage to turn this around?
Well, so I think I'd like to say I have timely comedic habits. So as I was looking at my overweight self in the mirror, I was like, girl, your mama is rolling over in the grave, because that is not how she left you. My mom was really particular about presentation and how you present yourself to the world. And that is what drove me initially to start the fad diets, is because I'm like, I can't do this. I was truly unhappy with who and what I saw in the mirror. So when I developed kidney stones, I had to be rushed to the hospital, and they took me to the same hospital that my mom took her last breath at. And so I lost it. And so when I came to, I think what gave me courage was I knew I had the smart and the gall to do this. So I took it back to my background in chemistry and my mother's love of essential oils. And I researched for a couple years to figure out, what is it that I can create that can help women lose weight? And my question was, why is it such a struggle for us to lose weight against any other person, out there, especially men? Why can they stop drinking a Coke and lose 5 pounds? And what I found out is that we as women, we struggle with hormonal imbalances. We have more stress and anxiety because we are the superwoman of the world, and we do not sleep well at nighttime. Culturally, we also do not eat well. So we have poor gut health. And so I was like, I've got to do this. And that's what I did.
What tips can you share that if someone were in a similar situation right now of losing a loved one, that they could use today?
That's a very good question. And I would have to say, initially, don't suppress your feelings. Feel what you are feeling and then seek help. Therapy has been my number one thing that helped me through understanding, why I'm going through something or why I'm feeling what I'm feeling. Once I enrolled myself into therapy and I was supplied with some tools on how to change my mindset, I started being grateful for who I saw in the mirror, no matter what the weight was. And once I was able to do a 180 with that, everything else fell into place because I felt confident no matter what.
Cheers to you. And thank you for moving forward and turning something like that into something else to help someone else. And you mentioned briefly that your background is actually in chemistry, and you created this plant-based workout cream called Extreme Melt. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. So I have a background in chemistry. And like I mentioned, my mom growing up, we didn't have a lot of money. So my mom would make these concoctions with essential oils and herbs and put it on you. And she's like, girl, go to bed. So I coupled that with my research. And I wanted to figure out how can I cure or, treat inflammation, acid reflux, hormonal imbalance, insomnia. And it boiled down to 13 different essential oils. And I mixed that with cocoa butter, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil. And so my motto for my company or my business is the sweat is the bonus. Yeah, you're going to sweat. That's the body's natural way. But also these essential oils are healing your body from the inside out.
I love it. And tell us about your wellness coaching program that you offer, the 12-week Shred, Sweat, and Sparkle. I love this. What can people expect?
Absolutely. So in this 12-week program, I help women find their true happiness by understanding the root cause of why they are gaining weight. Is this something that you need to go and see a doctor about? Is this emotional eating? What is triggering you to eat this? Do you eat when you're happy? Do you eat when you're sad? Do you eat because it's happy hour? We're going to break these things down. I'm going to teach you how to create good habits, eliminate bad habits. I'm going to teach you how to create your goals and stick to them. I'm going to show you effective workouts so that you don't have to stay in the gym for hours upon hours. You don't even have to go to the gym. You can work out right at home. And then lastly, we're going to talk about the kitchen. That is where the most of the work is going to take place. I'm going to tell you, tips and tricks on how to eat your favorite foods and still get the body that you desire.
So for the rest of us, how can people shop with you?
Absolutely. So my website is savvy, SAVVYB.com. You can find me on Instagram at I am Savvy B, and there's a link in my bio as well.
Cheers to you again.
Thank you.
And I just kind of want to make this statement. Linking up with health and wellness stores across Miami could be beneficial and a good move. So if someone is watching, how can they reach you to get your things in their stores or to
Absolutely. Thank you for that. They can send me an email at info@savvyb.com. And I currently do offer wholesale opportunities here in the Houston area. So I would love to come to Miami because I know there are some women out there who could benefit from what I have.
Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next, Health and Wellness continues. We are talking to a top aesthetics medicine provider that's sharing her secret to healthy aging. Oh, I can't wait. Coming up next.
All right, are you ready to bring your brand to television? Listen, it is possible, and it's possible without pitching to all of the different networks across the country, across the world, and begging for a seat at their table. Listen, come check us out on The Connect Show. We broadcast on the CW network every single week, reaching more than 2 million households. And what we do is help you build and promote and market your brand in front of an audience that actually has a pocketbook. They actually want to spend money and better themselves, better their strategies, their systems. We focus on women in business and female entrepreneurs. So if you are building a brand that you know has the potential to be so much bigger, or if you're prepared and ready to scale, join us today. You can register to be a guest at theconnectonline.com.
Welcome back, Connect fam. We hope that you're feeling amazing on this Saturday as we continue to really celebrate Women's History Month. We continue this morning with this segment about, I think it's really important, and ladies, you can agree, health and wellness.
Yes, absolutely, Stitches. And our next guest is in the skincare concierge business. This sounds exciting. I can't wait to dive in. She says the number one product you need to use for healthy aging next to sunscreen is retinol. Are you using it? Please help us welcome Emily Miller to the show.
Hi,
Emily. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm thrilled to be here.
We're thrilled that you'll be with us all month talking skincare. And today we're really dialing in on retinol. So talk to us. Why is this so important?
So a medical grade retinol is the number one thing that you need to be using on your skin next to a sunscreen. So we're losing our collagen from the age of 25 onward, about 1% every year. So it's so important to be holding on to that collagen that we have and stimulating it to keep going. So I love retinol for its collagen production abilities. We also use it to fight acne, to help pigmentation changes like melasma or sunspots. It just does everything.
Okay, so let's dive into this a little bit deeper because I want to know more about this. What's the difference between retinol and a prescription Retin-A? And how do we know which one to use and for how long?
Good question, because I have a lot of clients who may have been placed on a Retin-A by their dermatologist. And Retin-A is, both Retin-A and retinol are derivatives of vitamin A, and they convert to retinoic acid in the skin, but they convert differently. So Retin-A is going to leave you with more irritation, and it also causes chronic inflammation. It's really meant to be used for a short course to fight a disease state in the skin like acne or melasma, and you want to use it for about 16 weeks and then get off of it. And then you want to go on your retinol for your maintenance. And retinol is superior to Retin-A in its ability to promote collagen. So that's like your healthy aging use for the rest of your life product.
Let's talk about, I hope I'm saying this right, Zolretinols. I hadn't heard of this one before, but you say that this one is actually the best on the market. Why is that?
Yes, ZO is how the brand is pronounced, and everybody calls it Zo. So that's okay, Stitches.
That's what I thought it was.
Stands for the initials of Dr. Zain Obaji. Okay, so he is a dermatologist, brilliant dermatologist out of Beverly Hills, who developed the world's #1 medical skincare line. ZO does have a specific retinol for brightening. So just depending on your specific concerns, you would do a consultation with your provider or myself, and we would find the best retinol for your needs.
I want to dive into this. You do want people to keep in mind that retinol can come with a bit of redness or a reaction. So what can people, what advice can you give to them if they're considering this product and using this product?
Yes. So when we start on a retinol, there is an adjustment period and there are anticipated reactions that go along with that. And these aren't bad reactions. It's totally normal. And it's the product doing what it's meant to do, which is turning over your skin cells. So along with that, you're going to get redness, flaking or peeling, some irritation, maybe some burning, especially around the eyes where the skin is more delicate and thin. But you still should be applying to your whole face. Maybe just go a little bit less aggressive, like a couple days a week around the eyes versus every day as you're starting. And then people who are a bit concerned about this and they're like, I have sensitive skin, I've tried a retinol before. First of all, they probably tried an over-the-counter, which is going to be a lot more sensitizing. You won't tolerate it as well. But if you're going to try again, or you just want to take it slow, that's fine. You can do that. And I usually tell my clients, start at like 2 to 3 days a week or nights a week application, and then gradually build up your frequency of application as tolerated. So if you can take it and you're like, I can peel, I can be red, that's fine. I work from home, no big deal. Like, go for it. And you're going to get an amazing result, and you're going to get your result even faster. But if you're worried about those symptoms, then just kind of go slow as tolerated.
You also do a lot of education about skincare, how to keep aesthetic treatments looking natural on your Instagram page. How can people find you there?
I'm all about natural results, and on my Instagram at EmilyMiller_aesthetic medicine, you can follow along, and I'm always like posting education about skincare what you want to look for with like procedures, in-house procedures like fillers, Sculptra, radiofrequency microneedling, just trying to break down the aesthetics industry for people so it's really easy for them to understand and a place where they feel like they can get information that they trust. So skincare is like the number one thing that we need to be doing for our skin before we go in for any in-house treatments. It's like brushing your teeth. Why go to the dental hygienist if you're not going to brush your teeth every day? You have to have really good quality skincare as your base.
Definitely. Well, thank you for breaking it down for us. This is new information for me, and so I learned a lot today as well. So thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well, stay with us, Miami. The level up continues. Have you ever thought of starting a group home? Our next guest shares how she turned it into a multi-million-dollar business. Don't go anywhere.
A business idea but struggle with analysis paralysis on how you can bring it to life? Our proven system will help you to master your mindset, get clarity on your skills, and teach you how to start an online business from idea to income streams. Connect with us today over at raquelwalters.com and schedule your consultation call.
Hi, I'm Julie Stevens, founder and creator of Be Teeny Spirits. Please shop our low-calorie cocktails at www.beteenyspirits.com. Thank you for watching the Connect Network TV. Cheers.
Welcome back, Connect Fam. Stitches here along with Sandy and Rolla. So it's fair to say, ladies, that there's so many great things to celebrate this Women's History Month. And our next guest is an expert in care. She earned her MBA and really just recently released her second edition of her book, How to Become a Millionaire Using Group Homes. So, which provides a proven outline to scale your group home business, or any business for that matter, to build wealth. So we are excited to welcome new to the Connect Fam. Help me say hello to Myri.
Good morning.
Hi, I love it.
Thank you.
You have two thriving businesses in the mental health space. So tell us a bit about both of the services that each one offers.
Okay, so my main business is Best Care Behavioral Homes. That is my residential care facility business. It's where we take care of clients that are SMI, which is severely mentally ill. We take care of them on a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day basis. People saw that I was doing that, and they asked me to tell them how to do it. So now I created a consulting business where we assist others in setting up their group home business.
And you're also coaching other entrepreneurs on how to scale their group home businesses. You have several courses and a masterclass. Can you share with us a little bit about your coaching and what it's like to work with you?
Back to keeping it simple. Working with me is kind of like sitting down with your best friend that's going to hold you accountable. I don't push people. I don't pull you. I sit down with you. I come up with a plan and I assist you by giving you the tools in order to execute your plan. So like I tell people, it's like sitting down with a friend. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna lay it out, but it's up to you to do the work.
Yep.
Love that message. And since you are someone that has been able to grow and scale, you know there are business owners watching, not related to group home necessarily, for our entrepreneurs. What can you share that they can simplify, as you say, what they're doing and apply it to their business to scale fast?
To scale fast, I would say it's really important to be strategic and intentional in everything that you do. Just pull in the information, like I said, evaluate, come up with a plan, and then set your goals in order to execute that plan. And then another very, very important thing that people tend to overlook is relationships. I cannot say that enough. Right. Relationships can take you so far. I feel like that's why I have been successful in my group home business, because over the years, I have built so many genuine relationships to where I don't even have to market my group homes and tend to stay full because I built relationships with people over the years. And so they just call me, hey, Mari, can you take this referral? So relationships are so important when you're trying to build or scale a business too.
I love it. And it stays in the line. It's not just who you know, but also who knows you.
Yes.
So that's awesome. And these are great tips that you've been giving, Mari. Thank you so much again for sharing your story and also giving us your background. But I know that there are Connect fams watching and listening. Before you go, please tell us how they can connect with you.
You can connect with me on Instagram. I'm on there as The Mari Hayes. My website is The Mari Hayes, and you can find me on Facebook under Mari Hayes. But you can also Google me. I'm affectionately known as the Group Home Queen. So if you Google Group Home Queen, I'm definitely gonna come up.
There she is. Mari, thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We loved having you on the show with us.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate you.
And thank you to our guests today, Alicia, Emily, Bree, Savvy B. Richardson. We appreciate all of your insight today.
And of course, if you are ready to build your business with the power of media, like the Connect Network, there's no better place to do it than right here with us, right? The Connect Network TV. Right, ladies?
That's right. And make sure you keep up with all of our past episodes at theconnectonline.com. We'll see you next Saturday.
Celebrate a woman in your life. I celebrate you, ladies. I love you for free.